Welcome to Ye Olde Let's Play.
Hello there, I'm Toph, and welcome to Planet Coaster on a map I have made. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is just the full size of map with all the mountains carved off, so that I got more space. You know, we can fix the mountains later, but for now, this just gives us a lot of space to work with. We're on essentially hard mode, but with this park and a few other changes, which I can't remember because this is just the map I pretty much always use, because it's a good map, you know. But what we need to do, obviously, to start, is to try and make a cheap-looking park. We want really wide paths, because that's just how I roll in the world. Because I do have increased guests quantities, which is good. And we want to have little paths off the paths, so that we can get extra people in. So if we make like little paths off here, like that, then we can put a ride there, and that's probably all we can afford, because we don't... On hard, you don't really start with a lot of money, it has to be said. Can we actually afford anything? We can afford Wild Blue. What do they enjoy? I think we might also have research on. Yeah, we do, because... Oh, no, maybe not, maybe not. No, maybe we do. Alright, yeah, so they like this, actually. So we'll throw this in, just casually there. Because that's pretty good. And then we'll make them a really big queue. Really big queue. And then this can just connect straight to there. Because I don't care about the exits meeting up with the main paths, but I do care about this because they will get stuck constantly. And it's a real nuisance. So if I select the grid, turns these square. This might be a little excessive of a queue, but you know what? The more excessive, the better, is my new opinion. There you go. So that's just beautiful, and that's essentially all we can afford. So we're going to have to boost the price of this up a bit. If I can remember how, in finances probably, yeah. So we'll make this, I think this can be 12, but we'll set it at 10 for now. There's a little, ooh, whoa. I need to charge you like £1 to get in. There you go. No, not fuck me. That's way too much money. There you go, £1 to get in, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm totally with you. I probably wouldn't have paid 110 grand to get into this park. Oh, they've left. Okay, maybe 10 is too much. Does anybody want to use this? It's beautiful. It's nice, I swear. Okay, this is not going well. People might turn up at some... Oh, it's not open, that's why. If I open it, yeah, that should encourage people to come. You know, we've got a selection of paths and one ride. Anybody coming? Oh, here's some people. I think they're coming in the general forwards direction. Yeah, they are. Beautiful. So they should pay £1 to get in, and then they should be okay with getting on that ride. Yeah, okay, so they're okay with paying £1. Here's a whole bunch of them. Okay, good. So they can pay £1, but they can also pay... Do you know what? Let's make them pay £1 a child and £2 an adult. That still should be okay. Yes, here's all the people. It's this new park excitement, you know. We've got one whole ride, and it's like, yes, this is the ride. Are they not going on there? Do they think this is too expensive? Oh, no, some of them are going on it. What are your thoughts? Is it too expensive? Really? I thought it could be more expensive than 10. All right, fine. Oh, no, there you go. Now they're getting on it. A little bit, kind of. Not enough. We'll set it down to, like, 9. There you go. Now it's £9. Is that better for you guys? £9 is still too much? Really? I mean, a few are going on, but I really need more than... I really need to fill that queue up, just so I can get... There you go, 8. There you go, they seem okay with 8. Beautiful. Okay, they're not completely okay with 8. They still think it's kind of expensive, but you know what? That's okay. We've got some money coming in. So what we need is a cheap ride, another one. Maybe a chill ride now. Or gentle ride, as they're more commonly known. The Grand Carousel, the Venetian Carousel. So we can put in a little carousel. We're going to try and theme these areas, but you know, when you're playing on hard, you don't really get the opportunity to do that quite so much. But we don't have any expenses apart from this. Actually, this is an expense now I think about it. Its lifetime profit is negative money. That's good. But it should get better. Right? As I think its lifetime profit includes... How are people not coming on this? Do they still think it's really expensive? You want to go on it? It looks well maintained. Yeah, we don't have a mechanic. Well, hopefully it doesn't break. It'll be fine. Just everything's fine. How much money have we got? 800? Is there any loans we can take, perchance? Finances. Maybe a nice loan would help. Yeah, we could take it. Yeah, there you go. If we take a £10,000 loan plus a 5,000, there you go. Right there. Now we're onto something. Now, right, I forgot about that part, but now we're most certainly onto something. So what we can do is we can actually build probably. There should be like a wild mouse or something reasonably cheap that we can build. Just a little roller coaster reasonably cheap. The mine train I think is somewhat cheap, but it's not that great. That's really expensive. That's really expensive. I think this might be okay to build, as long as it's not too excessive. We've got 15 grand. How much is each piece of track going to cost me? Do you know what? We need to make this reasonably short, so we'll just do this. How much is this? 200? See, that's totally fine. I like to build these in 10-meter increments for my own amusement, but I don't want it to be quite like that. I like these to be a little bit more on the old even side. There you go. There you go. We should be able to build one of these. And once you've got a roller coaster, guests just come at you aggressively. How's that? That's 32 meters is pretty decent. Alright, so if we make it go a bit this way, and then we can have regular track. Oh yeah, this is where the slope comes in to play. Fun fact for you, I hate roller coasters, but for whatever reason, I absolutely love this game. Like, it's one of my favourite games to play. I think it's just because it's so relaxing and also kind of fun and a bit managey. I like a bit of managey stuff going on. Let's try and make this go a little bit up here. We might actually be able to put a corkscrew there. Now I think about it. I don't really build many of the things myself. I just use stuff like this. See, we could put in a giant bat wing. Maybe if we do it the other way, it would fit. No. What's your problem? Oh, I see your problem. Yeah, that's not going to help. Alright. So, we can have a wraparound corkscrew. We can have a 0G roll, I guess. No, that's just unnecessary. What I really want is a corkscrew, but I can't seem to find that. Maybe this one doesn't come with cork. Oh, no, it's right here. Duh. There we go. So we can corkscrew, and then if you use this one, not that one, this one, so it's the same, it's essentially then just a cutback, which I think you can actually do, but we're not doing it. And if we do something like that, it might be a little jerky, but you know what? We'll work on that slightly later. Then we could do that. This is a looping roller coaster in theory, though, right? So this should be fine. They should be totally okay with this. It's looking a little like it might kill them with G-forces, but maybe not. Right, and then if we, yeah, this has got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that could be a problem. How much money have we got left? Oh, we got tons. Okay. I do not need to worry about this. These things usually cost quite a bit. Hey, give me back my rolls. I want it to exit to the left. There you go. But I don't want it to stop there. But that actually looks pretty cool. I think myself. One thing that I find important, unsure if this is cheating or not, is I do this. There it is. I just get this way down. Because then you don't need to be so high. I just think everything looks a bit better. And they keep a bit more... Well, they keep a lot more momentum, don't they? Really? There you go. So once we've done with all of that randomness, why don't we make a sharp turn this way with a bit of an uppy bit, maybe. Not too uppy. That should be uppy enough, right? And then we can... actually, you know what? Let's go a bit more uppy. That might not work, because that is actually... No, that won't work. It won't work if it's higher than where you start, because obviously momentum and stuff. But you know what? We should be able to get this to go through there, which might be kind of cool. Or it might have no impact at all, but... oh, no, angle snapping always on. I smooth it all later to get rid of the sharp angles, but still... There you go. This is looking goodish. That's just a really long turn, though, now. What if we made it go up a bit, then? And then down a bit on this side of the turn. Actually, do you know what? Once we're up here, why don't we try and flatten it out a little bit? Because it should be going reasonably slow at that point. And then we can just go back into a pretty serious dive. Flatten that bit out a bit. There you go. This is looking interesting. It should get us a lot of money. We can also throw in a Batwing, because I just quite like them, you know, just as a concept. I mean, that is totally and completely in the way of everything else, but with a bit of luck, that might be okay. Let's try that. Do you know what, we should probably just start a test. But the problem is we can't start... Well, we're going to have to test it anyway, aren't we? Let's be honest. Oh, hold on. Okay, you're going up. Wait, let's just slow it down. We'll let it go up now, but we need to increase that. Because if we do it now, it explodes, see? For reasons unknown to myself. Right, let's see how this goes. Alright, so he's up. He's up. He's down. Not too many G-forces so far. It's going reasonably quick. Doesn't look too dangerous. There is a lot of vertical G-forces, but you know what? We're just going to accept that and move on with our lives. It'll get smoother, so then it'll sort itself out, right? Can we make it over the Batwing is the question. Seems like yes. Yeah, that seems okay. Alright, cool. That went pretty good then. Why have you turned off snapping? I need my snapping. Without my snapping, I am nothing. It's just so important to have constant snapping. Alright, well, this is quite loopy. But I think this is a looping roller coaster, right? So I think that's okay for it to be, like, pretty looped up. I think that would cause them to crash. But I kind of like it, actually, because maybe that won't cause... I think that will cause them to crash. What if we move it over a little bit more? There you go, but now it's got a weird turn there. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Everything should be reasonably straight coming out of one of those things. Just my opinion. Because it just kind of helps it out. Yeah, we'll keep this bit kind of low, maybe? That's an interesting idea. It's not very fun, I grant you, but it's, we can put some decoration in it and then it'll be fine. Actually, that still needs to be a little turned. Yeah, I just want to make this go over here. We'll actually do one of those. These, they enjoy. Maybe not so much that one, because it doesn't have enough down, but in general, they enjoy those loops. Whatever they're called. Parabolic arches or something? Parabolic... some things. Whatever they are, they sort of like them. Oh, we could do a giant hammerhead turn here. No, that's unnecessary. Although, this roller coaster's looking pretty cool. We can ride it in a minute, too, I promise. We will go on them all, because that's, like, part of the fun, right? What if we do a wraparound corkscrew? No, it interferes with that ride too much. We can always do a big old 0G roll. There, and then, yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do... It's getting longer by the second, this thing. How much money have we got left? 5 grand? Okay, so we are starting to run out of money. But this was to be expected. Because I didn't... I would have built something a lot smaller. How much is the Hammerhead Turn? 1 grand. That's okay. Because then the rest of this shouldn't be too expensive. And then we can just auto-complete it. Throw on some brakes here. Which does increase the cost. And there you go, actually. That's not bad. And now what we need to do is the bit... I'll cut this part out in general, but just smooth it all up a bit wherever we've actually done something. So like here, this is something we did. So just give that a bit of a smoothing. It does kind of ruin your angles and stuff, but it makes it a bit more... Well, it makes it a lot more smooth. Which in turn gives a better ride for those people on this thing. See, like that's so much better now. It had like a jerk in it before, and now it doesn't. It might still be a little jerky, but... maybe it won't be. There you go. That's lost a lot of its uppy, but that's fine. I would like to even this out a little bit. There we go. We built this as well, so we'll just... Actually, that one didn't really need doing. I don't know what it'll do if I do this. Not a lot. Fair enough. But that should be pretty decent. Alright, let's try out this bad boy. Just realised I may not have enough for a path. Are we on slow speed here? Yes, we are. Good. So we get the full experience of the American Arrow, which I'm pretty certain is supposed to have a lot of loops in it, right? But we shall see. They just kind of throw you around a little bit, but you know what? That was to be expected. Those were not the pieces that were supposed to be joined up there. Although, it's looking pretty fun for them currently. How fast is it going? Not too fast. Alright, then we go over the Batwing. The problem will be probably this back wing, to be honest. It's not too bad. You have to watch out for the vertical G-forces. I think if it goes over 3, the game gets angry. So I don't usually let it. I don't get angry, it just says people won't like this because it's not fun and safe. And I'm like, well, I don't care if it's not safe. The danger adds to the fun, right? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. We were so close. Alright, well, we should be able to just delete that bit out. And then maybe make it a bit... Oh, that's as small as it goes. Alright, we're going to have to replace that with an overbanked turn, maybe? No, that won't work. We need the cutback. That's what we need. I think the cutback is a roll, right? That's the hammerhead turn. Can we not make the hammerhead turn smaller? No, that's as small as it'll go. I could just build a hammerhead turn. They don't look that difficult. But we'll just throw in a reasonably large cutback, I guess. We can't even do that. Fuck. Oh, we could do a big banana roll. No, it's never going to make it up, though, is it? Is it, though? No, it's higher than it starts. What can we use to turn around here? Oh, we could just add another batwing in, I guess. They can be pretty small. Oh, but it won't let me because of the, something. Because of the something. Yeah, that's about right. I guess it's slightly interfering with that path. If someone incredibly tall came, problems would ensue, I guess. No, I think I'm just going to have to build one myself. Okay. So, in fact, I can build cutbacks myself, sort of. And when I say sort of, I really mean sort of. Yeah, so like that. And then... if we make that like this... Oh, that's interesting. It's not really what I'm going for. Right, there you go. This is not really a cutback, but it is something. Something like that. And then... and now you just have to work out which angle controls what here. Apparently nothing makes this go straight. Oh, there you go. That will do it. And then this way... yeah, kinda. But that needs to not have any bank in it. There you go. No. Okay, that's as far as it'll go. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, that is a little more bendy than I would have liked. Okay, that is awful. But what we hopefully, what we can hopefully do is smooth out this bad boy. There you go. And you know what? I bet if we included this part, it would have not a dip in the middle. Okay, it still keeps its dip. There you go. Right, so I won't lie to you. This is going to be jerky. But it might, well, it will serve our purpose of turning around the thing. Let's just see what happens if we just keep smoothing this out. Because I'd like it. There you go. That is bizarre. But I think it'll work. Let's try and ride it again and see if it's any better, shall we? What speed are we on? Is this slow speed? I can't tell. Yes. Cool. Alrighty. So far, so good. So far, so good. We might need to even out that part. Alright, we've been on this bit before. You know what? It's kind of fun. I feel like you get very dizzy, though. So I might need to put, like, a first aid thing around here. In fact, the nausea's not too bad. It's not going into the red area. Then again, it is going pretty slow, right? I mean, it was just going 50 miles an hour. But in general, it's going pretty slow. Beautiful. Around the corner. Nice. We should probably smooth out that corner. They like that bit. Cool. This is actually looking pretty good. And then this part is probably not going to be looking pretty good, I have to say. Although it is a straight line after that, so yeah, that's actually fine. And then it just stops here. Beautiful. That's actually pretty good. How are we rating that on the scale of 1 to god awful? Oh, they love it. That's what I like to see. I do just want to fix a few little bits that I just saw. Like this could do with being a little smoother. There we go. This part here could do with having its curve reduced a little bit, so it's a little less aggressive. And where was the other part I saw here? Alright, I think that's good. Is that where it bends? Yes. Actually, we'll just add that bit in as well. There you go. So now it bends a little bit less sharply. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, now we can decorate this shit. But we only have 3 grand. What we really need to do is actually put in the floor. I mean the queues and everything. One thing I would like, because it makes you extra money, is a priority entrance, but we don't really have that option. Also, I've just realised I've sort of fucked this up. So we're going to make a little bit of an edit here. We have to run it again anyway, because we did a bit of smoothing. But I'm going to get rid of this. There you go. Then I'm going to try and add more coasters to it, because I think we can probably fit 2 coasters onto this without too much trouble. Okay, I don't really think you needed to quite do that, did you? See? See how this is better? There you go. And then we'll just put in the brakes here, here, and here. And that should be okay. And then what we should be able to do is if we go onto its operation tab, which I will find momentarily. There it is. See, 9 is a little much, but we could do 4 and then have 2 of them, which doubles its throughput, which is good news. And now we just need to place the entrance and give it a priority queue, actually, is something I want to do. We don't have the capacity to do that yet, but that's fine. Actually, hold on. This is wrong. The entrance should be over here, and the exit should be here, because of how it works. For some reason, they all have to leave this exit before these ones can get on. It's not when that gate shuts, so you need that as close as possible to keep the thing going. Alright, what's this? Is this the exit? Oh, fuck, I can't even build a path there. Can I build it up? Down? Nope. Alright, that's a bit of a problem. Maybe if we make it smaller? Oh, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, well, we need a queue anyway. Oh, that was the queue. No, that's the exit. That's why that doesn't go there. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to have it... This is really small. Could we have this a little larger? You know, people might want to stand next to each other while they queue, possibly. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems good. Now, we'll make this pretty long, because, you know, that's just a good money-making strategy. Having nice long queues. I mean, there is a point where they won't get on it anymore, because they'll just be like, well, it's too busy. But that should be okay. There you go. We'll leave that there. Don't know how we're going to get this path part down, though. I guess we can just do it like that. It doesn't need to be quite that wide. 4 will suffice. If we just go down, down, down. I've just blocked the queue. This will not work. If we go this way, and then here, and then, oh, fuck me. How am I going to get this down? Okay, I'm going to have to redo the other thing. Come on, go away. Go away, path. There we go. Right, if we go to that path, how do I get this to go down without... I think the only way is to block that, isn't it? Although we could... I know. I've got a plan. Might not be a good plan, but it is a plan. If we do something like this, we can then connect that to there. I don't like that at all. I'm going to get rid of it. That's no longer straight, is it? No. Get your snapping in order, game. There you go. To be fair, it's probably because the other part wasn't straight. But if we do this, then we can connect that to there. That's good. And then we should be able to get this path down to ground level at this point. Or at least somewhat down to ground level. There you go. And there's the exit. That's really not nice at all. I might need to look at that. I probably will look at that because I don't like it at all. It looks awful. There's got to be a better way. Everything is too long. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do the path in the next episode. I'll have it done. And then we'll open it and see if they like it. I mean, they will like it. But we'll see what happens. So join me there for that. Or don't.
Consider leaving a like, comment, or even subscribing. Join us next time. Or don't. I don't really care. I'm just the paid voice guy.